Hello, my friends. My name is Michael James Mitty, and I'm here with my daughter, Gabriella.
Yep.
And what's her name? Gabriella. And we're going to talk about the readings for this Sunday. It's an ordinary time, and we'll just dive in. Gabriella, tell us, we just read through them, what stuck out to you about the readings?
So, in the first reading, there's this prophet with a name, Gabriella,
Mm-hmm.
but it's spelled with a Q. So,
Like
good luck
question.
to the lector who has to read it.
Also known as the book of Ecclesiastes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And Koheleth is saying, all things are vanity, vanity of vanities, all things are vanity. To one who has labored a lot, he might have to give his inheritance to somebody who hasn't done
who's a fool?
anything.
Yeah.
Why do you worry so much whenever it doesn't really matter?
Right.
Everything is vanity.
He's kind of saying that the things of this world are going to pass. They're going to go away, and you can't take it with you. That might be a good summation. You know, you can't take it with you. When you die, it doesn't matter how big your house is, or what car you're driving, or what your job was. Like that, none of that matters. That's kind of what the first reading is talking about. Like using the things of this world and saying they're all vanities, and don't spend so much time worrying about them. And
that's kind of the overall theme of the thing. The responsorial song, one of the first lyrics is, "You are dust."
mm-hmm.
Little bit blunt.
If today you hear his voice, harden not your hearts. So being open to God's voice.
And then the gospel, there's a parable that there's this dude who has too much harvest, so he's like, I'm gonna build a big barn. I'm gonna build a big barn where I can store all this. And then God's like, you are going to die tonight, and none of this will be able to be used. You're not gonna be, all your preparations will be for nothing. So don't focus too much into the future. Focus on the now as well.
Right. I think that's a great point. And it's easier said than done. You're looking at somebody who plans everything, and I'm always living in the future. It doesn't matter.
The opposite. I don't like future.
Oh, see, ever since I've met Michelle, your mom, I've always been like, okay, here's where I want to be.
Yeah,
I'm never satisfied with where I am right now. And it kind of cuts me hard because this reading is basically saying, we need to, all we have is the moment. All we have is the present moment. All we're guaranteed is this moment right here, right now. And that we should make the most of it. We should try to live in the grace of God at all times and to share that grace with other people at all times. Because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. We're not guaranteed any of that. We just recently buried our grandmother, and she... all of her house and all of that stuff, none of that matters in the end. She was surrounded by her family, and those are the things that are really important, her faith and her family. And so making sure you store up treasures in heaven, storing up great memories, storing up great experiences, leading other people toward Jesus. These are the things that really matter in the end. I've played at a lot of nursing homes, and I've never heard anybody in all my time, playing in nursing homes say, I really wish I had worked harder. I wish I had spent more time in the office. I really wish I had gotten that promotion. They always, say something like, I wish I had spent more time with my family, or make sure you appreciate your time with your family because it goes so fast. People tell us that a lot with our big family. So this week especially, make sure you focus on the things that are the most important and not on things that are vain, that are vanities. So
Dad talked about being too much into the future, and I said, I'm the opposite. I don't like talking about the future, and that can also end up being bad.
Right.
So it's like all things. You have to have a good balance of know roughly where you're gonna go, but don't make a bunch of plans because it's not necessarily guaranteed. You hope it's guaranteed though.
Right.
Yeah.
So make sure you go to Mass this Sunday. Go to Mass.
Go with God.